Today we're not going to cover a song. We are going to we're going to get into the world of soloing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do an intro on how to create your own solos and riffs and stuff like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to start learning the pentatonic scale. And what this is, if you're not familiar with it, is a series of 5 different patterns that you use on your fretboard. And they all connect together, so that way you can just continuously run up and down the neck and create your own solos and riffs and whatnot. And then it'll also make it easier for you to learn other popular solos, so that way you're kind of not just guessing at it or taking a shot in the dark. It'll kind of put you in the same ballpark and hopefully get you familiar with what they're doing, and then you can kind of learn more solos that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first 2 patterns, and I'm going to show you how they connect and how you can kind of run them together and create your own little solos and all your little tasty licks and stuff. And then I'm going to show you how you can take those 2 patterns and put them in different keys, because once you learn these 5 patterns, they never change unless you get into like the blues scale, which that's a completely different thing, and we'll get into that later as well. But for now, we're just going to learn the pentatonic scale. And we're going to learn the first 2 patterns, and I'm going to show you how to play them, how to go through them down the strings and then back up the strings. And then I'm going to show you how they connect together, and then I'm going to show you how to connect them to make up your own little solos. And then I'm going to show you how to do them in different keys on the fretboard, okay? So start off, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the key of E minor and G major, okay? So right now we're in the key of E minor, and this pattern and the scale that we're about to use can also be used in the key of G major. So if somebody's playing a song in the key of E minor or in the key of G major, okay? So what you're going to do to start off is go open 6th string, and then you're going to go 3rd fret on the 6th string. Then you're going to go open 5th string. Then you're going to go 2nd fret, open 4th, 2nd fret 4th, open 3rd, 2nd fret 3rd, open 2, 3rd fret 2, open 1st, 3rd fret 1st. So you're going open 3, open 2, open 2, open 2, open 3, open 3. That is pattern 1, okay? And what you do to put it in different keys is this right here basically acts as, like, this is the nut of the guitar. So this basically acts as a bar, or like your first finger. So what you have to do to play that anywhere else on the guitar, you have to take your first finger and pretty much make it the nut, or make it the starting point, so that way you can play that same pattern anywhere on the neck. So here on the 5th fret, what you're going to do is take your first finger and kind of bar it across the 5th fret, or you can do 1 string at a time, because I have small hands, so it's easier for me to do 1 string at a time. And but as long as you have a finger here to be the starting point, this pretty much acts like this does. Okay, so start by barring the 5th fret, and then just go. Okay? So all you're doing there is pretty much pretending like these now are the first 3 frets. So then you just go 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. And what this is the key of A minor, because right here on the 5th fret is your A minor, is your A note. And then the scale that you're using is the A minor pattern, okay? So here back at E minor, it goes. And then here at A minor, it goes. Okay? Now to run back up the neck, it goes 3, 0, 3 open, 3 open, 2 open, 2 open, 2 open, 3 open. So basically what you did, just in reverse. Okay? Now, for pattern 2, you're going to take where every note ended, or wherever it ended, that's going to be your starting point for the next pattern. So here at the 3rd fret 6th string is going to be your first note in the second pattern. So here you're going to go 3 5 2 5 2 5 2 4 on the 3rd string. Then you're going to go 3 5 3 5. Okay? And I'll run through it one more time. So on the 6th string it goes 3 5. 5th string it goes 2 5. 4th string 2 5. 3rd string 2 4. Your 2nd string goes 3 5, and your 1st string goes 3 5. Okay? Now, like I said earlier, if we were playing it down here on the 5th fret in the key of A minor, you would run through this 5 8 5 7 5 7 5 7 5 8 5 8. That's pattern 1. So then 8 is where it ended. Okay? On the 1st string, or on the first little note, it ended on 8. So that's where you would start. So then you would go 8 10. Then you would go 7 10, 7 10, 7 9, 8 10, 8 10. Okay? Now, I hope you can kind of see what I was showing you about how they blend together, because you're not just going to do pattern 1 up here and then pattern 2 somewhere else. Pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all connect together. So I hope you can kind of see what I'm saying, how pattern 1 and pattern 2 are using notes or sharing notes to make each other's patterns, okay? So here on A minor, we're just going to run through, and I'm going to kind of show you how they blend together, and I'm going to kind of show you a little, I'm going to do my best to like run through a little bit of a solo or something. So say you're playing like House of the Rising Sun, where you'd be like, alright, so say that's playing through, then you come here to A minor. Okay, so I know that was kind of a lot, but all I was trying to do was kind of show you what I mean by how they blend together to, and you can do a lot of real good tasty stuff from just using those 2 patterns, okay? So same thing here, because even Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, it uses patterns 1 and 2 throughout the whole song, in the little verses and in the solo. So that's using the pattern 1 right there, because all you're doing is going, using your 3rd finger, or using the 3rd fret 6th string, open 5th string, and then you're kind of hammering on to the 2nd, and then you're going to the open 4th string, and then you're going to the 2nd 4th string. That's half of pattern 1. Okay, and then you just do it right back up. See what I'm saying? And then for the solo, it uses patterns 1 and 2. It uses little parts of both the patterns. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I keep messing up. But you see how it goes from pattern 1 here on the 3rd string, and and then it slides into pattern 2. Okay, so it's used in a lot of popular songs. So it's not just, you know, a bunch of random stuff that, you know, you're not going to know. It's actually very helpful, and a lot of popular artists use it all the time. And so that's kind of why I wanted to show you, because there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do just out of both patterns 1 and 2 combined together, and you can make up a lot of really cool tasty stuff. So watch this as much as you need to kind of get the hang of what I'm showing you. You know, watch how I do pattern 1 and then try to get the hang of it, and then watch how I do pattern 2 and try to get the hang of it, and then try to memorize the both, and then play through them together up and down the strings if you can, and then play through, you know, trying to combine them together without stopping, and then kind of just mess around with it. Try to make up your own little stuff, because once you kind of get the hang of how to do it and, you know, what notes are where, you can kind of play around with it, and it sounds like it's a lot easier than it sounds. But once you kind of learn where everything's at, you can kind of make up your own little stuff and play around with it and get comfortable with it. So do that. You know, watch this video. Practice this as much as you need to. Break it down however you need to. And then go watch some of my other videos as well, because I have videos of songs that I've done lessons on in the past that you might want to learn and try some of these techniques on in different keys, you know? And so try that, and then also subscribe, because I might make a video in the future teaching you how to play a song you don't want to miss. And I'm also going to try to do more videos on pentatonic lessons in the future, and we'll try to learn patterns 3 and 4 later on this week maybe. But watch these videos, like, subscribe, share my videos, leave comments, let me know how you like my videos, let me know what you think. If you have any requests or critiques, any kind of feedback, just let me know, because that's, you know, that's how I get better, you know, and I want to hear it. So if you do that for me, I'd appreciate it. And y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all along the way.